Good afternoon, YouTube. Well, today is nothing special happening for me to film. Obviously, I can't film every day. I'm not on the road every day. There's not all that much to do. Like I say, until I got the bike on the road, which we are going to check on Monday. We're going back to the motorbike shop where we bought it from. Like I said before, the problem is when you buy it, they say it'll be the registration. They have to send off for the documents for whatever reason. I can't get my head around that, but it takes 3 to 4 months is what they say. It's been over 3 months now, so it is what are we on? So we're February the 16th. I bought it November the 8th, I think it was. So it is now well over 3 months. So another 3 weeks and it will be 4 months. My problem being is I fly in 6.5 weeks. Again, if I don't get the bike back for the maximum it could be, say, is another 2.5 to 3 weeks. It leaves me just over 3 weeks to use my bike, and I'm not happy, as you can imagine. Other things, I think, especially when I get back to the UK, people always ask, oh, they haven't seen me in a while. People that don't know me that well, they get asking questions. I tell them my situation, that through no fault of my own and no fault of my wife's, we're in the position where she lives in the Philippines. I live half a year, or 5 months, whatever it might be, here in the Philippines, and the rest in the UK. Now, people think, get this right, oh, so exotic. It's such a beautiful country, the Philippines, and so on, which is very nice. I mean, I have my issues, but it's nothing to do with the country per se. It's more to do with the heat issues. It's my main problem here. And when I'm back in the UK, I'm camping, and then people I work with, or people I meet, or friends, or whatever, where you stop in and Stephen, you can say, well, I'm camping. I'm on a campsite. I'm in a tent. Wow, I love camping. Is the response I get. Aren't you lucky? So they all think that I'm lucky that I get to live half a year in the Philippines, which obviously I am, because I'm there with my wife, which is the whole point of it. I don't come back here because of the hot weather. I don't come here back for any other reason other than this is where my wife lives. We lived originally in the UK together, but that's no longer the case. So we now spend half the year separated. As COVID hit, I was in the UK at the time, so it was 2.5 years before we got to see each other. But I've probably been all through this in the past anyway. Yeah, just to let you know that people seem to think, I get this a lot, oh, you're camping, that's so idyllic. Oh, you're so lucky you get to live in a tent. I love camping. Yeah, you love camping for a weekend down by the coast, or you love camping up in the Lake District for 4 or 5 days, or whatever it might be, or or just down in Cornwall or wherever it might be. Oh, I love camping. No, I'm in Herefordshire, which is a lovely part of the world, don't get me wrong, but I'm on a campsite. Yes, I have facilities, I have showers, I have toilets, but I'm in a tent, open to all weathers, and it's great if you're camping for 2 or 3 days, or even a week, or maybe 2 weeks. I've done 2 or 3 weeks camping before now when I was younger, south of France or wherever it might have been. I would disappear for a longer period of time. Great. That's not quite 6 or 7 months, is it? So just let people know, no, I'm not having the best time in the world. Obviously, there's a lot worse going on in the world than my tiny little issues, but at the same time, you shouldn't wish your life away, should you? No way should you do that. But at the same time, I'm not counting down the days because that would be too much, but it's basically, I have less than 6 years to go till I retire. My issue then will be, when I retire, the plan was originally originally my plan was to retire somewhere like in the south of France or somewhere like that. It's always been a dream of mine. Go back to Germany where my kids are, where I spent so many years in the past. But of course, the way the world's worked out for me and my wife. We're here in the Philippines, so this is looking where I should be retiring. Again, I just don't know. It's not going to be easy, let's put it that way. The main problem, so if you're, say, roughly October maybe till end of January, the heat is normally bearable. You know, it's not too, I mean, today, I mean, you can feel as the weeks go by now, it's climbing, you know. I'm not quite sure, I haven't looked at my phone actually today, normally it tells me to switch it on, but it's in the low 30s, I'm guessing, by the way it's pouring out of me. So yeah, I struggle with that. My skin struggles with that, I'll be perfectly honest with you. Not so bad now as it used to be a couple of years ago. It used to be really bad. But I was here for longer periods in the summertime, which you can imagine the summertime is mid-30s to low 40s constantly every day. But nowadays I disappear before it gets... I am here as long as when it gets seriously hot. Obviously it's getting hot now. But you get the odd day. I think it was yesterday, the day before, it cooled down slightly. We had a bit of a drizzle, nothing much. But on the whole, it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. But I disappear back to my idyllic English camp life in the first week of April. So I fly from you on the 3rd of April from Manila, land the 3rd of April because of the time differences and so on. So I land actually the same day. I'm being picked up by family, as luck would have it this time. They've been very good to me. They live down Portsmouth way, so I'll be stopping there overnight. This is the good bit. I haven't told them this yet. They said, Steve, of course, once you've had a good night's sleep and once you're ready and you're rested, we'll drive you home. I haven't got a home. I haven't even got a tent. The tent I did have is basically had it. I bought one from a friend just for 20 quid or whatever. That leaks. Nice big tent, don't get me wrong, but it leaks. The mattress got wet and everything. So, yeah, so I haven't told them yet. There's not a lot of point in driving me home because I don't have a... It's quite funny really, isn't it? Whether they want to go, because obviously that's family, and then maybe you want to visit my mum, so if that's the case, then brilliant, then I'll catch a lift. But I don't think, it's almost a bit embarrassing to say, yeah, well, you can't drive me home because I don't have one. Not like I've been to Halfords or somewhere like that, bought myself a tent. My main problem again when I get back, as I've probably said before, is my car. I am not stressing out, but I probably will be closer to the day, I don't know. The little Fiat I had the last time when I went back, I bought that 12 months earlier, and I went back last April, middle of April that was that, yeah, and basically the winter had taken its toll on the car, and I fought with different things, and the clutch, and the bodywork's rotting through, all sorts of going. In the end, I basically gave up because I could see it was rotting through underneath. I could see that. So that's how come I've ended up with the Audi A3. And that did well. Got me to Germany and back. Got me to work and back every day. It's got its issues. Look at that. Again, I've shown you before. I've told about this before. So I'm hoping that's going to start okay. It's got MOT till I think end of May, something like that. So that's going to have to be looked into, whether the brakes are okay or whether they need replacing or anything. So I need to get on to work straight away when I get back to be able to do that, to pay for that sort of thing. So that was my little rant for the day. Just to let you know, I do all right in life, of course I do. You know, I can't really complain, can I? I'm 61 and pretty considered in my life. I drink too much, I smoke too much, like my coffee probably too much. You know, I don't live a particularly healthy lifestyle, and I live quite a stressful lifestyle with the flying backwards and forwards and coping with the heat here, and then going back to the UK, coping with the end of the winter sometimes, like it was last year. It was freezing quite at times, and that was the middle of April, and it was still it was still frosty mornings and so on. So this time it's 2 weeks earlier than that, so I'm not quite sure. When I go back this time, the plan was, I think the plan was to stop for 6 months, so May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, I think the middle of October was the plan when I was going to be coming back here again. To be perfectly honest with you, that would make me be here then over 6 months, and I don't think I can cope. Again, it's because of the heat and everything, and a lot of time here I struggle with the language, which, you know, I thought I could learn the language quicker than I have done, but I pick up this and that and bits and bobs, but not an awful lot. And this time's been not so good as well because of the bike. I haven't got a motorbike I can use at the moment. I've got the motorbike and cycle, which I've had nothing but trouble with. I've adjusted the brakes yesterday because I realised they weren't working properly. So yeah, I haven't been this time even able to get out on a motorbike because I haven't actually had one. You can't go touring around on a motorbike and sidecar. It's a little 125. It hasn't got the power for that. It was fine last year when it was just myself and Sally on it. It was great. Struggled up the mountains a bit, but I used to do it. Now I've got a bike with so much more power and so much real torque and can carry us and can carry the luggage and everything, and we can't use it because they can't get the damn thing registered. Or they said they'd phone us when it was registered, because we have been there once or twice to query it. Oh no, you know, it's not ready yet, but we will phone you. No, I was told this a couple of years ago with my Yamaha, exact same thing, not with them, but at a different company where we bought the Yamaha from. Yeah, we'll phone you. And we heard nothing, and eventually one day we'd had enough, we went and walked in there. And so I said, yes, Steve, they've got it. It's just come in this morning. Has it now? Has it really? Seriously? Stupid you think I am. So after 2.5 months, we walked in and queried, yeah, it's arrived this morning in the post. Well, a minute. Well, that's a coincidence, isn't it? Good job we couldn't buy that, isn't it? Because you were going to call us. And these people now also said that they're going to call us. I just take that with a pinch of salt, I really do. So we're going to town again on Monday on the motorbike and sidecar. A few things we need to sort out, a bit more shopping and whatever. And one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to pop to the Rooster dealer in Solano and find out if they've now got it. And if they say, yes, we've got it, oh look here, it's in the drawer here. Yeah, it arrived this morning. That's just what I'm expecting, to be honest. The day we do go in there, because they say they're going to phone you. I'm not sure they do. I'd be chuffed if they would, and I would take it all back, you know. But I'm not so sure about that. So anyway, that was my rant for the day. Nothing mainly to film about, so I thought I'd go on about a few things. Yes, I'm happy to be with my wife every year. I'm happy to be in the Philippines. I'm happy to be in the Philippines because this is where my wife's from. That is it. I seriously, well, I can't take the heat. I said once I get to retire in 6 years' time, 7 years' time, whenever, 5.5 years' time, whatever it is, I'm going to have to do some serious thinking. I think, am I going to carry on working? So I'm out of the country but I don't want to, you know, once I get to retirement age, I want to call it quits. So maybe by then I'll have saved enough that I'll have my apartment built out there, so a bit more privacy, a bit more air conditioning maybe, and maybe a caravan and another bike or two, so I just to keep myself busy. So till the day I, you know, finally peg it. gotta keep yourself occupied until that day comes. Like I say, I'm lucky. I'm for my age, not that old, but for my age, I'm healthy. So that's always the main thing, as they say, in it, health over money, over everything else, as long as you're healthy. And I am, on the whole. Got my issues with my back and something, but that's not real health issues, that's just wear and tear on the body, you know. So anyway, hope you don't mind me ranting on a bit, and we will speak again soon. Everybody take care. Please like and subscribe if you feel like it. What have I got? I've been doing this now for, what is it? Do you know, I've lost count now. If I've been doing this for over a year, I suppose it must have been, or was it over 2 years? I suppose about a year and a half, is it? I'm not quite sure how long I've been doing this for now. I might have to look back into it. But yeah, what have I got in subscribers? Not your millions, not your hundreds of thousands. I think it's 39. So, like I say before, I don't take it myself too serious with this. It's just a bit of fun for me. But I would just love more people to watch it and feel that they're being entertained by it. And like I always say, once the day comes and I've managed to save a bit more money, because a lot of my money, like I said before, goes on the flights and everything. So once I've got around and saved a lot more money, or a bit more money, I want a bit more, things like a decent laptop so I can do some better editing, better filming equipment, these GoPros and the likes of, and better brackets that go on the bike, less vibration, all this sort of thing. When you see these professional YouTubers, I haven't got any of that sort of kit. So anyway, everybody take care. We'll speak again soon. Bye for now.